I am sick right now. My throat is killing me. My lungs hurt and I've been coughing. So, bear with me. I'm feeling better, but I'm also feeling worse. I'm probably going to end up going to urgent care today and getting a steroid shot because every year I get bronchitis this time of year. So, yeah, but let's get into this anyway. I may have to stop for a second and kind of regroup if I start coughing, but let's get into it.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass.
Okay guys, so I filmed a video and I uploaded it. It took 2.5 days to upload, but I just felt like it was too heavy, too deep, and too much, and it would have required a trigger warning, and I just don't want to upset anybody, so I'm refilming that here today because I do want to talk about how James and I met, but I just don't want to go too deep into some things because that might upset somebody. So I was actually married previously, and it was a very violent marriage, and there was a lot of drug use, not by myself, but anyways, when that marriage came to an end, I actually met James because he was friends with my ex-husband's uncle, which I know sounds weird, but he's friends with my ex-husband's uncle, and we began with being friends and hanging out, and he really helped me to develop an independence I didn't have because my ex did not allow me to drive, have a driver's license, have a car, have any freedoms, or do anything without his permission. And James was like, oh no, this is not going to work for you. You need a car, you need a driver's license, you need to be able to do things for yourself. You're old enough to take care of yourself. And so, James was there for me in a huge way after we separated and things, because he helped me with becoming independent and things like that. And he was a really good friend to have. And he had later told me that he was interested in me the whole time, but he wasn't going to be like pushy. And so he just wanted to be friends and he just wanted to be there for me. Sorry guys, I've been sick, so I still have this lingering cough. But anyways, James and I started dating at the end of 2011. We will have been together 11 years very soon. We did not get married until 2016, but that was due to my ex's family helping him to drag out our divorce and just make it take forever and fight with me over things, only to have them not show up at all for the last day of court and me to get full custody and all that. But they just kind of wanted to make things hard. But then I had to wait 6 months to get married, so James and I got married 6 months later. But it was definitely not the happily ever after, meet somebody, fall in love, be together forever. That's what I always wanted, but that's just not what it was, because things just didn't go that way. And he had been previously married and divorced as well, and so it was kind of like a new beginning for us both. And I'm very grateful that I met him when I did, because he taught me that I could do what I wanted to do and I could be independent and I didn't have to be controlled by anybody. But yes, that's how we met. We have been together 11 years in November 1st. And we got married in 2016. We are 13 years apart. I know that was another question we get a lot, is our age difference. I was 23 and he was 36 when we met. Now I'm 36 and he is 49. Our age difference does not bother either one of us. Of course, if one of my kids was 13 and wanted to date a 26-year-old, I would, or 26-year-old, I would fall out, but I was an adult. It was an adult choice. So the age difference doesn't bother me in the least. That being said, that's kind of the question I get most often. Other than that, questions I get a lot about James is why he is never home and why he's never filmed. James works 5 to 6 days a week. He's a truck driver. He works over the road. Typically he's home Sunday or Saturday or Friday. I can't talk. Fridays. Sometimes it's Saturday. He leaves at 2 to 3 in the morning on Mondays. So he works a lot. He likes being a truck driver. He likes being on the road. He likes having the quiet time. And that's just kind of what we're used to. I'm into my routine. He's into his routine. It works for us. He does not like to be videoed. He very rarely lets me put any clips of videos I take of him in my videos. He just doesn't like it. But yes, I think that's, but anyways, James does not like to be filmed or videoed. It's very rare that he lets me, but he does now and then. But yeah, he's not a camera person or a video person, and that's okay. So I don't put him in a lot of videos, or on social media a lot. Trying to think of what other questions I get. As far as our family dynamic, like I said, I have my routine. He has his. We know on the weekend how things are going to go on the weekend with everybody together. The kids know Monday through Friday that there's a certain routine that we go with that's mom's routine, and that's okay. Bedtime's still the same every day. Meal times are still the same every day. It's just Monday through Friday, mom's in charge. Saturday and Sunday, mom and dad are in charge, type of thing. But I'm trying to think of what else you guys wanted to know. James is very pro the kids being homeschooled. At first he wasn't so sure, but as more and more things go on in public schools, he says, thank God we homeschool them. Thank God our kids don't go to school. And he knows that I feel very passionate about that, so he never pushes to have the kids put in school or anything like that. And he knows that I have it under control. Actually, the other day when we were in town for one of his doctor's appointments, I was like, okay, do you see that office? That's where the kids go to speech. And I'm like, oh, and that's the park where they go for their park days. And this is the place they go for their gym days. And up here, you go this many miles this way, and that's their co-op. And he was like, why are you telling me all this? And I said, because I thought you wanted to know. And he said, honey, I'm sure you don't mean badly and all this, but I don't really need to know everything because I know you have it under control. You're not taking our kids to some dangerous place. He was like, and I'm not going to remember where any of these places are by tomorrow. Sorry. But it was just kind of funny. He was just kind of like, that's your thing. My thing is working, and that's what I do. And, you know, and I was like, yeah, but I keep track of where you are when you're working. And he was like, yeah, but that's different. It's because I'm all over the place. But I kind of feel like we're all over the place too, because our gym days, our park days, our library, our co-op, you know, but anyways, gosh, I'm gonna have to go look at the comments to see what other questions you guys had. Okay guys, I can't think of any other questions that you guys had, and I didn't see any other ones that I didn't touch on already in the comments of my community tab or my Instagram. So I'm going to end this video here because I already touched on our age difference, how we met, when we got married, and why we waited so long to get married, why James isn't in my videos, kind of how our family dynamic works with him driving truck and me being a stay-at-home mom. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comments below. But I'll be seeing you guys soon. I'm not sure how often I'll update or upload videos until things kind of calm down around my house. I've got a house full of sick kids. I've got James needing to do physical therapy very soon and all his follow-up appointments. CJ's got some health problems going on. I've got 2 kids with arthritis appointments and things coming up. A kid with genetic appointments coming up. Life is just crazy right now. But I will try to update and upload videos as much as I can and get videos edited as much as I can. So for now, I'll be seeing you guys soon with another video. I'm just not sure how often. Thank you guys for watching. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments below. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.